Okay, coding today with the problem still be on the linked list. Okay, so what the solution or what the problem today? Longest streak, right? Function longest streak that takes in the head of the linked list as argument. The function should return the length of the longest conclusive streak of the same value at the list. So we have a head at arguments. So what we're going to do, we have to check what is the number, the value of the list, like conclusive together, and that which is the longest one. That's what we're going to return. So my approach we're going to have here, we want to work on keep track of the value in the list, and then we compare. We're gonna create like a max longest stake, right? And then if so, we're going to keep track and store in the current node's values and which one is greater, and then we return. Okay, so let's work on. So I'm going to create a max streak. Okay, max streak, that's it, the longest one. So I'm going to set it infinity, minus infinity, and then we're going to have a current streak. We're going to set as 0. That's when we're going to keep track on the value when we move to each node. And then we know we have to have current node set to head, because we don't want to reassign or have no reference for our head input. Okay, and then we're going to have the prep values with this set to node at first time, and then we're going to do something with this. And I'm going to just return here with max streak, but we will working on our algorithm later. Okay, as we know, we work on the linked list. We need to traverse through the list, right, from the first node to the end until they have no list. So what we do here, we have to check if while current nodes is not nodes, we're going to travel and move. Move. Okay, just move this back. Okay, while the current node is not nodes, we're going to move to the current node, the next until the node, right? And then our logic we're working here, we want to check if current values is equal to prep values. What we do, we're going to increment current streak by 1. Else, if they're not equal to, we're going to set the current state to 1. Okay, and then what we're going to do here, we want to check if current streak is greater than max streak. If so, we want to set our max streak set to current streak. Okay, so what is my logics working in here? We have like 3 or 4 variables set in to do something with our logics, right? While the current node is not known, what we do, we check if current nodes dot values. It means that let's say we pass a at 5, right? If current node values is equal to the prep values first time, which means not, because our prep is known. So we're not doing anything inside this if. We're going to do else, right? So then we set else is set to 1. So now our prep is already have the value of 1. So we count here. And then we move. Okay, so and then we need to move because we want to check if our prep, right? So we want to reassign our prep to the node value. so yeah, now in the second note value. Yes, not value. So we set our prep. So our prep nodes will move to the next node while our node travels. So our prep values will set each time the node travels to the current values, right? So then that is should work here. So let's run this test. Okay. So uh okay, so I have some tests is not passing because they say they expect to return 0 instead of minus infinity. It means I cannot use infinity at the first initial value as a max because they want to return 0. So I'm gonna change to be 0, and then I believe the last test should be correct because we want to return 0 instead of if we pass it, no, right? We want to return 0. Okay, let's run to see. Okay, that's test passing and correctly. Thank you for watching, and we see you in the next video. Bye.